Hi, thank you for checking out my channel and the Persona Rerun project. If you are enjoying it, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with any friends who might be interested in Persona. I am also live on Twitch at twitch.tv/MacTheVoid, as well as have a coffee. Otherwise, we'll get right into it. Thanks.
I thought you were gonna go visit your mother's grave.
Sanada-san.
You sure this is where you want to be?
Well, I was planning on visiting her, but when I thought about what I was gonna say to her, it just didn't feel right. I've still got unfinished business to take care of first.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't have anything to tell Shinji right now. I've got my own stuff to deal with.
An unbeatable enemy, huh? I wonder what it's like.
Beats me. It doesn't matter, though. I've already made up my mind. I don't care what I'm up against. I'm gonna look it straight in the eyes.
Straight in the eyes. I like the
Why are
sound
you
of
assuming
that.
it has
You
eyes?
can count me in too.
It's an unknowable god
Alright.
being. Why do you assume it has eyes? There's no. Today is Emperor's birthday. There's no school. Oh yeah, because this would have been before they had the new emperor, right? Because I think that's also true for 5, right? Because I think that switchover happened after I lived in Japan even. So I think, God, not that I've kept up with all right. Yes, Hayase, I'll go hang out with you. Though I do kind of feel like I should just finish up the old couple. I finished it in other playthroughs, so I'm trying to at least mix it up a little bit. Oh, Void. I wish I could grab a bite with you, but I can't today. I actually need to talk to you. Do you mind joining me?
My bad.
Thanks, I owe you one. Let's head somewhere else. Maybe the shrine?
Thanks for coming all the way here for this.
It's no problem at all. I usually come to the shrines
I
on
wanted someplace quiet
holidays.
to talk. I just came from the hospital. After this, I have to pick my sister up from preschool, go shopping, cook dinner, do laundry. There's still so much I have to do.
That sounds pretty rough.
It sure is. But I can handle it. My mom had to do all this every single day. Remember how I told you I had a chance to win that scholarship? Turns out I can't practice anymore. I just don't have the time for it. Besides, even with the scholarship, we still can't afford college.
Even with the
I
scholarship?
mean, we don't even have enough to survive. We already lost Dad, and now Mom can't work. It's up to me to earn a living. I have no choice but to give up track. Why'd you have to die, Dad?
I feel like it wants me to give the more like hot-blooded, do something about it. Like, and that's what I was doing before, but like, I mean, that's not who I am. Like, it isn't his fault, but he has to deal with it anyways, right? Like, it's kind of like the trade-off is like, he knows this isn't his fault, but just because it's not his fault doesn't mean it's not his responsibility. Not that it should be, like a kid having to take care of the entire family because mom's in the hospital and dad's dead, but like, if he doesn't, then his siblings, you know, yeah, so.
I wish I could have taken you on one last time. I just wanted to run one more time. One last run at some big event. Just one more time. Is this really how it ends for me?
I mean, don't give up yet. Like work the training into stuff that you're doing around the house and helping out, and Like, talk to your coaches, see what they can do to like help you get the training in between things, and like work it into your schedule. Like when going to pick up your sister right after this, you know, run the entire way there or whatever you do, right? Like it'll lessen what you're already doing because you're so hyper focused on it. But like doing some and trying to maintain where you're at is better than doing nothing and giving up entirely, right? Beyond that, like if you let the coaches know, if you let the people know this, they can help. If you have a big meet and someone needs to take care of the house, you know, that's what you have, you know. I'm sure friends and other people who want to see you succeed will help you out with that.
You're right. I've come too far to give up now. I'm gonna compete. Even if it's my last time, I want to win. I've dedicated most of my life to track and field. It's time to put everything I've learned to the ultimate test. I'm glad we could talk. Everything feels a lot clearer now, because of you. I have something to aim for. Thanks, man.
Helped Hayase figure himself out. Feel like we're getting closer.
Oh, crap. My sister's probably waiting for me. See ya.
I don't know how this ends up because this is the farthest I've ever gotten in his social link, but I imagine that his siblings are also going to try to pull themselves together with the mom gun and help him, like allow him to go do this. I would like it if it was his teammates who did that because he expressed having issues with his teammates, but you know, it all works out. There are 8 more days until New Year's Eve. Wait, son, do you know what? Have you decided what you're going to do yet? Well, I do. I'm going to fight. I was thinking about it a lot, but then I realized there isn't much to think about. I mean, I can't tell my mom and Aragaki-san that we failed, so that's that. Minding my biz, so mind your own biz. Tomorrow or later? Oh, is it available later?
I think.
It's comforting knowing that there's someone watching over me, so I can't give up. I'll do whatever it takes to get as far as I can. Yeah.
By the way,
The other day, I was flipping through a magazine when I saw this poll. It's about how much money people want their partners to spend on their Christmas presents. I'm usually interested in that kind of thing, but not right now.
okay.
I guess stuff like money and presents doesn't feel like it matters a whole lot anymore, huh? Yeah.
By the way,
Yeah, it would do, huh?
let's see.
Don't think of this as our last Christmas. Simply think of it as this year's Christmas and enjoy it. Let's talk.
By the way,
Okay, so I do get to change it with this one. Joy to the world, the Lord is dead. I don't remember what the actual lyrics are. That's what I think too. I believe that the Christmas spirit should put a big smile on everyone's face. So let's be happy too. Rock the world. Yeah, sorry, I didn't actually date anyone in this playthrough yet because the person I'm waiting for is MIA, as they say. That's so many. Oh my lord, that's so many. Okay, no, what was I shouldn't be here. Ba-da-ba-ba. Agiliti. All right. Yeah. Hey, Hayase. I'm gonna be thinking of you again. Because I'm pretty sure everyone else is ready to level up. Done late. I should head back to my room. The news is talking about how Shido won by a landslide.
There, they announced the poor health of their leader, Masayoshi Shido. As such, the special Diet session was postponed, along with Shido's inauguration as Prime Minister.
Postponed?
They should be firing him.
And wait, poor health? This is completely different from what my sister told us.
I heard he barely slept during the election campaign. I don't blame him.
He's not going to step down now, is he? Will this country be fine without Shido?
How can people still believe in him?
What the heck? The Phantom Thieves are being treated like, well, like they never existed. Goodness. No link among the change of heart incidents. Only coincidental psychiatric disorders. The Phantom Thieves only use those rumors to their advantage.
This is preposterous. Who would believe such things?
But the person saying this is a famous researcher, and even the Ministry is saying that's how they determined the situation too.
When's Shido gonna make a comeback?
Honestly, I don't think anyone else but Shido can handle times like these.
What's going on? No matter how you look at it, this isn't normal. Yeah, it's as if the people in reality have become distorted. What's happening here worries me. The only thing we can do right now is wait and see what happens.
What do you mean I can't question him at this point?
Mr. Shido is in an extremely unstable state. I can't allow you to get in contact with him. He may officially have to undergo a psychiatric evaluation at this rate.
We are at the cusp of making a case. Do you know how much trouble we've gone through to get this far?
I guess I'll have to talk about it tomorrow rather than today. But I want to highlight these days of since Shido, where we stole his heart. The election happened. He confesses his crimes, and then we have the exam that moves forward a few days, and then we lead into these couple of days that we have free, and that's it. And maybe it's because it's on my mind because of how things went down in Persona 4 Golden. Yeah, spoiler warning here, if I can remember to edit it in. For Persona 4 and Persona 5. Might as well throw Persona 3 in there as well, just in case. So, I don't like the way that this builds up to the eventual reveal, because we're definitely in the end game, and we're at like the big moment where it turns out we're gonna fight God, right? Which, you know, if you play these games, you had to have known was coming, but it is a fun twist the first time, right? In Golden, it's even more out of nowhere, admittedly, with the Minosagiri, right? That's Amino, whatever its name is. Admittedly, because it shows up right after you fight Akechi, but I think that works in its own case, in its own nutshell, because it's a reveal that makes sense, because like you know that Akechi's not causing the fog in the other world to spill into the current world. You know that's something else, right? And so like it turns into a 2-stage boss fight, where the second stage is the god revealing itself, and also like this whole part with this mass illusion going on, and like the cognition changing for essentially at the very least all of Japan, potentially the entire world. I just feel like it happened so suddenly, or like you can only react to it so suddenly rather than like as a build up. And like while the anticlimax is intentional and kind of like builds the tension to this point of being like, oh, why are things different this time? I don't think it doesn't work for me personally and like, especially since that's actually not the end for Persona 4 Golden. Like, again, spoilers for stuff coming up that we haven't gotten to in the game yet, in this very playthrough. But there's more still going on, even outside of, and this isn't just Golden. This is like, I think this is like the stuff I'm thinking of is original Persona 4. There's more going on there that needs to be like properly solved to the point where it may be a little hard for people to, naturally get it. If I remember correctly. And that reveal makes it so like the build up and all of this stuff that's happened works. Even it going back to normal almost feels like another deliberate illusion of like obscuring the truth from you that you have to like pierce through, which fits the themes. I don't see that same level here, and it does feel like it just suddenly ramps and then you fight God and then the game's over. And like, I don't remember how it happens in Persona 3, so I'm not going to really talk about it, I guess. But like, I think that Persona 3 in particular, as everyone knows going through it right now, does a great job of like, hey, we're setting this up. This is just what it's going to be for the next 2 months or whatever, is despair at God arriving. Which I think is way more interesting. But like I think the clues are there to solve certain parts of this game about the God and stuff, sure. And I did guess that when I first played it, but like not necessarily who the I guessed what the God was hiding as, not necessarily what God it was going to be. But yeah, I'm trying to think of how to phrase it. I think that if we had seen signs of it earlier where it wasn't attributed to Shido, it would work better, because that's what kind of works in the other ones, is we know that this thing's coming. Instead, Shido goes down, but things don't really change. You're like, what is it? And then suddenly it's the 23rd, and on the 24th, we go and fight the final boss. Like I don't think that's a good enough build up for what it wants to do.
I'm just doing my job as a doctor.
Even if Shido was behind it, do you plan on convicting a central figure behind such a historical change?
What? Don't be ridiculous. This is a country governed by law. You still want to protect him even though you know what happened to the man previously at your post.
So, you plan on taking the head of the nation to court. You need to take a break, Nijima. I'm taking you off this case, especially since it's rumored you have ties to the Phantom Thieves.
What?
If I recall correctly, you still aren't married, are you? You'll be on leave for a long time. Why not look for a husband while you're at it?
I mean, that's unnecessary. You're already being evil. People like that tend to also be sexist, but
of Shido's case is
it's
in danger?
weird.
We know he doesn't need a psychiatric evaluation!
His lackeys must have pressured the others around him. It means there's far more people who'd be in trouble if the truth came out than we imagined.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Sis said the assembly of a case may be possible if the general public wants Shido held accountable. But even that chance has been destroyed with the manipulation of the mass media. They made it clear that the argument itself was a cult, even claiming that it never happened.
As a result, the Phantom Thieves are still labeled as criminals, even after all that's happened.
It's a storm of criticisms online, too. People are saying to catch the remnants and execute them.
This is crazy.
At any rate, let's wait for my sister. She should be arriving here soon.
Everyone's being tricked so easily. Why the hell did we risk our lives then?
If Shido isn't judged by the law, everything we've done will be treated as if it never happened.
Moving the entire country however they wish by controlling people's cognition? This is no different than being inside a palace.
I'm sorry. I gathered the best of the best and fought for a case. But as Makoto must have told you, it was denied. At this rate, it won't end with just Shido's innocence. This trend will continue spiraling down. There's even the possibility that crimes using the metaverse will advance onto a national scale. But that's not what I'm here to tell you. We're in danger because we know the truth. It's only a matter of time before we're apprehended. It wouldn't be odd if they were to charge in now.
This makes no effing sense!
Sis!
There's nothing more I can do with my resources. That's why I want to ask for your help. I wondered if there was any way you could do something one last time. I know that I'm in no position to ask this of you.
That doesn't matter to us. So what are we gonna do? Should we change the hearts of all Shido's followers?
Even if Futaba were to research all of them, it'd take time.
There's too little information.
We can only target individuals. Are we no match against the national power?
Mementos. If we use mementos, we might be able to do something.
There's something we can do there?
Like I told you before, Mementos is the palace of the general public. It's the source of all distortions, and is maintained by the people's collective unconsciousness. Wait, do you mean that there's a treasure even in Mementos? And if we go after that... The collapse of Mementos should affect the public as a whole. The state of society would change too. If everyone's hearts grow to hold Shido responsible for his actions, things might start going our way.
That's a bold plan, but an interesting one.
Sounds good to me.
But if we're gonna do this, there's one thing you all need to realize. To begin with, why does something like the human cognition exist as another substantial world? The reason for that is most likely sleeping within Mementos. We'll be destroying that, you know.
I don't see where you're going with this.
The human cognition will lose substance, so you can't sneak into people's palaces anymore. So if other criminals appear, you won't be able to steal their treasure and change their hearts. It means the Phantom Thieves will be going out of business.
Yeah, but you were wanting to call it anyways.
We'll have to discard this way of life.
I think we need to do this.
I wish that
I mean, we're the greatest
Sojiro
reforming society,
and
right?
Sai would respond
As
to
our
like
leader,
what people
you'll
are
lose your
saying
powers
outside
if
of.
Mementos is erased. Will you still do it?
Fine by me.
I see. All right. It seems there are no objections.
Did you come up with a plan?
Whether it succeeds or not is another story, though.
Miss Prosecutor, looks like this is gonna be our last job.
Last job?
We're erasing the metaverse.
Once we accomplish our duty, we
And
entrust
I should
the
get a
world to
bigger
respect
response from those two.
That is our condition for accepting this job.
This is a deal, then. That's certainly a heavy condition, but very well. I accept.
God.
I swear to make Masayoshi
Like, of course she's gonna try to do that. It doesn't need to be a deal. That doesn't need to be like, I know that's a thing that we keep doing in the game. It's like thematic or whatever, but it's like not every relationship needs to boil down to that.
Looks like it's decided then.
You're the leader.
Have it
and
not
this is
be a
officially our
deal. Like
last
even bring
mission.
up a deal, but
Come
like
on,
make
say
it
something.
like have them bring up a deal, but then decide against like framing it that way to show that she's actually really a part of our group now. You know what I mean? Like truly an ally. Fucking hell, whatever. We should be careful.
That all?
We don't have much time, right? We should carry this out tomorrow. I'm counting on you guys. No matter what happens, you better see it through. Well then.
Better get some rest.
What do you want to do? Yep.
Make sure you're close.
Hi.
Hey. Oh.
Yeah, sure. I'll play a video game. Let's see. Let's start up Train of Life. Next up is the intermediate course. Awesome, we're up to a good start. We have a good amount of money too. The intermediate course is looking pretty simple.
Oh.
Wait, there's something rising up from the ground. Is that a gate? We can't get through. Step, step, step. I'm the alligator who watches over the gate. And that's why they call me the alligator. Yeah. You ain't never open the gate. Snap. I'll give you 3 chances. Snap. So the numbers that open this lock are 3, 5, 9, 7, and 9. Roll 2 dice to make sure they add up to one of those numbers. Snap. Alrighty. Oh, you rolled a 5. Yeah, you're pretty impressive, Snap. Look at their Snap. Oh, the gate's opening. All right, let's head onward to the goal.
Hey.
All right, that one wasn't too hard. You made it to the finish line in the first place. Nope, you made it to the finish line in first place. What about all my paws are all sweaty? It seems like you learned how to keep your heart open even in the face of brutally unfair requests.
Yeah.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to sleep soon, okay?
Hi.
Thank you for waiting. Here you go. All right, I'll see you later.
Hey.
Hey.
Actually, never mind. You must be tired.
Correct. Just say it.
Honestly, you're amazing. There's definitely something special about you. You dodge everything the enemies throw at you like it's your destiny. At first, I just thought you were going to be a useful tool for me. But now this is where I belong.
Are you sad about that?
Well, maybe in regard to this attic place, but this is where I want to be. It's not like me to say all that embarrassing stuff, but still, I think it's fine. For tonight, at least.
I can sense Morgana's strong trust in me.
I am that I bow.
All right. All right.
burns within me.
All right.
Zora to Mercurius.
We should rest in preparation for tomorrow.
Eyelids are starting to get heavy. Can't keep them open any longer.
He's repelled such an ordeal, and this guy's still not being rewarded for it? If gods really do exist, they're being too hard on him.
That was a through this delight, inmate.
We gave you words of praise, but we take them all back.
The source of what was hindering your rehabilitation. To think it would be the ignorant masses to which you tried to prove your integrity. Did they themselves not show elation for those who are unseen? Despite all that, they now say you do not exist. They toyed with you, yet none take responsibility. The distortion of man's world is endlessly deep. Fixing it may now be impossible, even with the appearance of a trickster.
Your voice
Master?
went way deeper there.
It seems this is the limit of humanity.
Yeah, there it is. What are you saying?
The time of ruin is nigh. One due to the distortion of man's own heart, from which none can escape.
The news is talking about how Shido won him by a landslide.
There, they announced the poor health of their leader, Masayoshi Shido. As such, the special diet session was postponed, along with Shido's inauguration as Prime Minister.
What do you mean I can't question him at this point?
The assembly of Shido's case is in danger?
We know he doesn't need a psychiatric evaluation!
Okay, so he actually kind of does, just purely from like, if someone had such a gigantic shift in personality, like you need that in a medical checkup, 100%. You guys know that, but like, to be fair, and the group who's doing it isn't doing it in good faith either, but very realistically, these people should have been having psychiatric evaluations if like this kind of thing it kept happening. You know what I mean?
To begin with, why does something like the human cognition exist as another substantial world? The reason for that is most likely sleeping within Mementos. We'll be destroying that, you know.
I don't see where you're going with this.
The human cognition will lose substance, so you can't sneak into people's palaces anymore. So if other criminals appear, you won't be able to steal their treasure and change their hearts. It means the Phantom Thieves will be going out of business. We'll have to discard this way of life.
I think we need to do this. I mean, we're the group who's reforming society, right?
What do you think? You'll lose your powers if Mementos is erased. Will you still do it?
We have to.
I see. All right. It seems there are no objections.
Did you come up with a plan?
Whether it succeeds or not is another story, though.
Miss Prosecutor, looks like this is gonna be our last job.
Last job?
Get Shido for us.
Once we accomplish our duty, we entrust the world to respectful adults. That is our condition for accepting this job.
This is a deal, then. That's certainly a heavy condition. But very well, I accept. I swear to make Masayoshi Shido stand and be tried in the court of law. Besides, my pride won't allow me to be continually saved by you all without doing anything in return.
We'll be counting on you.
Looks like it's decided then.
You're the leader, and this is officially our last mission. Come on, say something.
I mean, I'm not.
Don't bring that up.
I'm gonna
It's
miss
on our
this.
minds anyways.
Actually, that's something you should be saying after we've accomplished our goal.
We don't have much time, right? We should carry this out tomorrow. I'm counting on you guys. No matter what happens, you better see it through. Well then.
Well, tomorrow's the big battle. Better go get some serious rest.
Hey! Hey!
Going to bed already? Yep. Okay, good night.
Hey. Actually, never mind. You must be tired.
You're the one who just said hey and is talking to me when you wouldn't let me go out and do anything. What's up?
Honestly, you're amazing. There's definitely something special about you. You dodge everything the enemies throw at you like it's your destiny.
I have high agility.
At first, I just thought you were going to be a useful tool for me. But now this is where I belong.
That's good.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. It's not like me to say all that embarrassing stuff. But still, I think it's fine. For tonight, at least. Night, Val.
All right. All right.
A new power burns within me.
All right.
We should rest in preparation for tomorrow.
Can't keep them open any longer.
He's repelled such an ordeal, and this guy's still not being rewarded for it? If gods really do exist, they're being too hard on him.
That was a
through this delight, inmate?
We gave you words of praise, but we take them all back.
The source of what was hindering your rehabilitation. To think it would be the ignorant masses to which you tried to prove your integrity. Did they themselves not show elation for those who are unseen? Despite all that, they now say you do not exist. They toyed with you, yet none take responsibility. The distortion of man's world is endlessly deep. Fixing it may now be impossible, even with the appearance of a trickster.
Master?
It seems this is the limit of humanity.
Don't give up on us. I mean, feel free, but...
The time of ruin is nigh. One due to the distortion of man's own heart, from which none can escape.
It skipped 2 days. I had 2 days that I could have done social links and shit. That sucks. Why would you give me those days? Christmas Eve is tomorrow. I'm sure you know what day it is tomorrow. I'll keep it. I kept it open for a reason. Won't take no for an answer. You decided to spend time with I tomorrow. There's no school. Tatsumi Port Island's back alley.
I thought you were gonna go visit your mother's grave.
Oh, hi, Sanada-san.
Is this where you should be?
Well, I was planning to. But when I thought about what I was gonna say to her, it just didn't feel right. There are things I still need to do before I talk to her again.
Yeah, same here. I don't have anything I need to tell Shinji right now. I have my own stuff to deal with.
An undefeatable enemy, huh? Gosh, wonder what it's like.
You got me. But it doesn't matter because I've made up my mind. I'm gonna look it straight in the eyes.
Straight in the eyes. I like the sound of that. You can count me in too.
Yeah.
Weird, like just the yeah end scene. I don't know why. It's very funny to me. All right, who's available? I guess Suimitsu's available. Hayase might be available. Yeah. What's up? Want to grab some chow? Sure, let's go. Alright, this time I'm going all out and ordering extra beef. You and Mamoru ate beef bowls together. Get a lot for your money here. It's been a long time since I was able to spring for extra beef. Think maybe I should buy some for them too? Who do you mean? My siblings, I mean. Got 4 of them. Mamoru seems happy. Our apartment's pretty small though, so we have to pack them deep. That must be tough. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how hot it gets over the summer. Not true to his words, Mamoru seems happy. Probably don't know this, but my father died 5 years ago. Guess his car fell off a cliff? Not fishing for sympathy or anything, just thought you should know. Seems like it's troubling him. Our relationship is stronger now. I didn't mean to skip past your dialogue. Mamoru jogged off. It is getting dark, so you return to the dorm.
Hello.
Hi. 8 more days. Have you made up your mind? I'm gonna fight. When I thought about it, I realized that was the only choice I could make. I don't want to have my mom. I don't want to tell my mom and Shinjiro that. Fucking hell. I never learned how to read. It's the Emperor's birthday. There's no school.
I thought you were gonna go visit your mother's grave.
Don't think there's anything for me to do on Sundays out there anymore. Let's see if there's anyone who wants to hang out downstairs, because otherwise... Otherwise, I might as well just sleep the day away, which fits in with the depression theme, truly. That's kind of what I did today. It was a bit of a rough day. This is Lucia. You excited for it? No, not really. What are you talking about? This might be our last Christmas. Sure am. Yeah. As two people whose partners are dead or in comas, we should go do something together, Junpei. Like, not even as like a hit on or whatever.